Are we live now? It's like we're live now. Let us know if you are live. I think the network is fine. Really, very fine. Like right now. I don't know. So we are live, right? Yeah, we are live. We are live. We are live, right? We are live. Yeah, I think we're live. Yeah. We're about to get started. We're about to get started, of course. Just want to know. We're live, although I don't think there's anybody right now that's here, but we're still going to continue with our stream. Let's see what good is having for us today. I mean, this week. Yeah. So which one? Let's delete all these drawings first, and then we get started. Let's remove the drawings. Have you removed them? Okay, they're gone. Certainly gone. All right. So just move ahead. Let's go to daily time frame. Let's look at daily time frame. Okay. So this is what I have right now. First of all, what I want to do is this. I want to really represent before now, what we had in the market before now. So we had a trend line, bearish trend line from daily time frame. So the trend line run along the high from the all-time high down here to this very particular high here. So it ran to this very particular high here. So this is what we had. So from the trend line, from the trend line here, we are now going to locate the other block. Okay, let's first of all represent the all-time high that we will consider as a current resistance. Judge it as resistant, though it has not really proven itself as resistant apart from this particular 1 point area. But this also helps us to understand that the market is going towards retesting the all-time high that is coming from. And then now, this is the way I trade. You see this place, this center, this after this bearish candle, trying to force it down. Remember, there is this bullish candle, doji, shooting star. That's not even a doji. That's a shooting star. trying to force it up, but was rejected. It was not allowed to move ahead. And so there was this, then there came this bearish candle, all right, making it to look like a high, a little kind of high, trying to bring it down. Now, look at what happened. There's another bearish candle, like doji, again, and then this bullish candle came, almost like doji, another, almost like shooting star, but the color of course, a bullish candle. All right, so now I take this as a high. Now this high has been taken out by this candle. Now this is the candle before the candle that started the move. So I judge that. That's what I'm trying to explain as an order block. So I'm going to represent that as another block of daily time frame. Order block. So many people might not judge this as another block, but I do. So I see this as another block. All right, that's the other block there. So almost retested. Have you retested them? No, it wasn't really retested, but all right. But the FVG has been actually mitigated. So let's now go. So this will have. So from what we have now, between here and this all-time high level is where the market is heading. Did you see that? All right. So let's go to 4-hour time frame. We know what we have now. We have between retesting the other block. Of course, here we're going to refine this other block. Retesting the other block, retesting the trend line, or retesting the other block, and then going on. But then we have several other blocks here. So this one now is a bit far. So, but to refine it to what I see here as the other block here, and but here we're going to just keep it now silent for now. Now, after taking out this side, this candle taking out this side, this is the candle before the one that started the move. Actually, the one that started the move is the one that took it off. So I still maintain that as the order block. So you get it. So taking out this side, so then we have the other block, the candle that's for the one that started the move. All right. All right. So now, reading this structure, you see here we have another block being created here. We have another block being created here. After supposedly this high, after this candle tried to go up, this bullish candle, the bearish one tried to take it down, thereby creating a high. But this candle came and take it out. So I take the bearish candle as another block, but you can see it has been retested. This other block has been retested here. So retesting the other block, you can see that reason why it has been moving. So I'm just going to ignore this one because it has been mitigated. But we can wait for a return. But because there is a coinciding new order block with there, so I won't need to represent to look at this now. So my focus is now here. Yeah, except when market is coming back, I will expect it, in fact, here to be a kind of liquidity area for me. So I'm going to take this new order block here. This candle becomes the new order block here. All right, that's the order block. First of all, taking this side and also taking this side. Clear. So I still see other block. That's after. So I take this as another block. This candle as another block. Then there is another one. Look at this high being taken out. So there is another other block there. So we have several other block here. I normally mark what I call even invisible order block for that matter. So I take this candle, this small candle, as so this is for 4-hour time frame. This is basically where we are going to concentrate, because why? We have another block here. Then we have a trend line that have been broken, have been taken out. So we are waiting for a retest of this trend line, and they coincide with this other block here for 4-hour time frame. So this is a very strong place we are going to be waiting for market to retest, give us a sign that is turning back to goods, begin to go bullish. Then we take the market anytime the market return here. That's what I mean. So we're going to mark this zone. This is a very good area of interest. All right, so let's go to 2 minutes time frame. So now we are going to start refining just this other block here we suspend here for now, though we expect market to come to it anytime. All right. So when market is coming, then we pay attention to it when it's coming back after you have taken this place out. So we just spend this other block and this other block, taking them to be a little bit too far, but this one is not too far out of reach for gold. Though. You can come back to retest this other block, to retest this other block that is here. So you understand. So, but we're going to focus more on this. Now, this is still 2-hour time frame. I've not even got into 15-minute time frame. So this could be this can seem to be a really very good order block for us to pay serious attention to right now. So do we have to refine it? Do we have to refine it? After taking out this high, try and do it as our order block. Let's take this candle, this. So we're taking this as our order block. All these places are liquidity. Remember when this market is coming, even all here are the place that you can still take out after when it comes to this order block. So that is it for 2 hours. Let's just focus on this particular order block. Let's leave this alone until we get our entry time frame. We'll see that if there is something else we're going to look at. So this is 1 hour time frame. We want to refine this order block. Now for me, this is an invisible order block and it has been tested. Now here, invisible order block. Maybe in one of my, I'm going to explain what I mean by invisible order block. But I always say that this is the order block I consider that other people may necessarily not consider them. So keep having this order block coinciding with this very strong line that have been broken. So I maintain that this is a very, very strong area of interest. That's in case when market returns to it. Market returns it to this place and turn back. That means it's going to go up much higher. That's what it means. What this means. So for now, we still maintain it. Here I have invisible order block. So, but I'm going to leave it because it's going to appear as another block in lower time frame, I think. Let's find out. First of all, from beginning to appear, it's another block. All right. So now I'm going to represent it. So I take all this rejection as a high that have been taken out by this particular candle. This is the candle before the one that started the move. Of course, the one that started the move was the one that take it above, then others continue. All right, just taking out this high, not this. I'm not looking at this now because this one now we need a take out of this high. Don't worry, we're coming. This is 30 minutes time frame. So consider this as another block. This doji candle before the big, and that's what we consider as our other block. So we want market, we are waiting for market to retest it. It surprise you what will happen if market retest it. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame, we can see clearly it is actually another block, not 15 minutes time frame, because you see this side was taken out. Did you see it? So, but the candle we focus on now is now this bullish candle. This bullish candle. So you see that this bullish candle. Although we have another block in the making here. In fact, this one is another little other block here. That is the truth. That this is how I trade. Now, this other block, what they help me do is make me to pay attention to the market when the market is coming there. So like this one, I'm just going to use horizontal ray to represent it because it's too close to this one. So I'll mark it the last bullish candle is the other block where I'm considering. All right. So market taking out here and taking out here. All right. All right. So now for 15 minutes time frame, let's now also refine this other block. I take this, you see this candle, this bullish candle before this big one. That's my other block here. Okay. So I see that as my other block, you see. All right, starting from the wick, I think I was able to capture the wick very well. So this is the area the market need to take out completely when it's coming to mitigate here. So we're still very bullish, right? So how do we trade this market now? We want to start with our bullish bias. For a bullish trade, if you are not in the trade here, because I'm already in the trade since last, let me show you, since Friday. before the market close. Let me show you where I am. The trade. You see the trade. So I eventually took, you see this other block, from this other block, I actually took the trade from here. I think what I will do is to adjust my SL or come. So I've done almost 100 pip. In fact, it did 100 pip, came back to 90, 99 pip, 99 pips, for instance. That's into profit. That's what it has already done. So if you're not already in the market, okay, so we are here now for a bullish bias. So if you're not already in the market, what you're going to wait for? You are going to wait for the first scenario. You see, this place is another block, like I said, that is being created right now. For me, I see it already created. And has it been mitigated? First candle, the third candle, I think it has been mitigated, but I would rather wait for another retest. If market comes back to this other block, that's if you are not already in the market. If it comes back to this other block again, and then give you an entry trigger in terms of showing around this zone as a whole from here like this, or even touching this particular other block we have here, and give us something like a movement that shows that it's about to keep moving up. And then what do? You are going to take the trade. I'm trying to find, where is that part so I can use it to demonstrate. Okay, this is the part. This is what I mean. This is what I'm trying to say. Imagine that the market goes up, goes up. I say goes up. This thing I'm trying to get, and then comes back to here, or come back to here. Let's say just like this, came back maybe around here. Let's first of all deal with it. Came back here. It came back here. After touching this particular place, what it did was something like this. So what you're going to do is to come, you are going to take your trade, do a buy here, and set your stop loss below here. If you did this, you get, set your stop loss below here and target the high, target this high here, because this is where equal the all-time high that you made before. So this is where your target is going to be, because you can come here and bounce back, because I can see two giant double heads being created in some time frames. So, but that's not what we're talking about now. So, but your target should be here first. You can break above it, but target here to be safe. So another scenario for a buy is a situation where the market comes this way. They come this way, and then this thing, let's say, what make I go carry them again? Make I carry another one, and then did, after hitting here, was able to do I'm not sabi use this thing again. All right. After hitting here, then it give an entry trigger, or he was able to clear here and give your entry trigger. Another one you wait for is maybe when it equal here too. When if it equals here. So, but the thing is that if it does a double top, like here is a top, it creates another top here, it's likely going to end at this level, because that's the leg that took it up. It's likely going to end at this level. Whatever happens, if you get to this level and it now did something like this, giving you an entry trigger, giving you a bullish engulfing, or hammer or any candlestick pattern that show that buyers are coming to the market, what are you going to do? You take the trade, putting your stop loss below here, enter the trade like this, and then target this place. Or if there is, assuming that this is another block he created when he's coming back to come and retest here, you can target that other block or target this place. In fact, if the market turns here around this area or turns around this here, it's certainly going to hit this place. Those are the buy scenario we are painting right now. Which other buy scenario should we be considering? Which other buy scenario should we be considering? So let me show you the buy scenario we'll be considering. A situation where none of this happened. Let me delete all this. We are talking about buy scenario now. We'll come back to sell scenario. Now, the market is this way. If the market continue moving, what you do here is that, assuming you continue moving, watch it create like here now. This, I say this is another block. Maybe make it more visible. Create. Then if it comes back to this place like this and give you something like this, then you take your trade here. And then probably target here. Just target here for now. Just target here for now. So this is another scenario we will likely see like that. Then the last scenario for a buy within this zone, it's a situation where the market just come and continue straight from here as market open until it hit this place, hit the all-time high, retest the all-time high. That's another scenario you are likely to see. So these are all buying scenarios. So when in case of this, you are going to be patient. If market moves straight until it hits here, wait and let it create. As it creates another block, wait for it to come back to retest that other block. That's if it does this, hit there. You want to wait, maybe it even goes above it like this. It goes above it completely. Wait for it to come back and retest the most recent order block, or after the most recent, the other block, let's say like here, to retest it and want painting, you have to be patient and wait for them to first of all play out first before you take your trade. So when it happens like this and retest like this, then take your trade from here, your stop loss below here, and then take it to the place where it turned. Assuming like here now, that means you're going to target, if here is the place that he has gone to before coming here back. So you have to target that very place. That is how you are going to trade the buy scenarios, meaning that when he's creating brick of structure, always wait for the return of to the other block that caused the break of structure before you take a trade. So I've painted all the scenarios you need to know. Then another one is that the one that coincides with this place, because this is the major place where we have a trend line and other block together. This is a very strong area. I've said it before. When you come back to this place and the market does this after hitting here, or even after clearing liquidity here, then it does something like giving you an entry trigger candlestick combination pattern that shows that buyers are coming to the market. What you will do is that you take scenarios. What are scenarios that you see, and then you begin to sell. Let's consider those sell scenarios. First of all, before you begin to make any sale, make sure that you have a change of character to the downside. Remember, for a buy now, break or structure to the upside, allow for the retest of the other block that caused the break of structure, and then you take a buy from there. But for this now, you need to see a change of character. That's something that will tell you that direction has actually changed. Direction has actually changed. And then change of character and a retest of the other block that caused the change of character. Now, this market is doing break of structure to the upside. You see that? Even when it came and did this, and like I said, this is break of structure to the upside. After retesting the other block here, we are waiting for another block to come and get retested, retest the other block, or come back to retest the other block like this one that he has retested now. So, but change of character is a situation where you see this market is going up. Let's take this place as the major low, for instance. So let's demonstrate change of character. Then the market to taking out this low. They are taking out this low now. Now, this is other block that caused this move is here. So you want to wait for market to come. After retesting the other block, it changes and give you a candlestick combination pattern that shows that sellers are entering the market, like bearish engulfing, shooting stars, or any other combination that shows that sellers are coming to the market. Your entry trigger, so to say. Then you take a sell, stop loss above the high. You target the turning point, the place like this low, or you target this other block, depending on what the market has done up to that point. That will determine what you will be doing. Okay, so that is there have to be a change of character first, and then a retest of the other block that causes that change of character. So people, that is it for a sell scenario. You cannot start a sell except you see a change of character to the downside. That is what I'm saying. You cannot sell until you have seen a change of character to the downside and a retest of the other block that causes that change of character. Then another scenario you will see for a sell is another one I want to demonstrate. The last one is going to be a situation where this moves hit the all-time high back again, and you see a rejection, a very good rejection like that. And then, so after it hits, for instance, then there was a rejection. There was a rejection. Now, for aggressive traders, well, after that rejection, just take your trade, take your sell position. Just take it immediately and put your stop loss above the rejection, the candle rejection. And then you can target, because it can come back to retest this particular trend line that it has broken. So you can come back and retest it. So you target the trend line or target the other block, the closest other block, or the other block times 2 that is there. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. But for conservative traders, what you will need to do will be to allow it to show change of character by taking away, let's assume that this place is the low, taking it away, or here is the low. It takes it after that, and then after it did this, then it goes back, retests the other block that caused this here, the change of character. After retesting it, then it goes an empty trigger this way. Then you take a sell here and put your SL above this low. So these are the scenarios you can find yourself, and then you'll be taking a sell, and then you'll be targeting the turning point or this other block that is there. So here, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to call it a day for right now. These are the possible scenarios. So watch this video over and over to master these things. As market is going to open, there is no way it's not going to do one of these things that I've explained now. One of these scenarios are going to play, but I've shown you what you should know when it's playing out. If you watch the video very well and over, you'll be able to master it. It's possible. As the market opens, carry the video and be watching it, and so that you can see when it actually play out one of these things. Take your trade, I tell you, it's going to be a winning trade. So until next time when I come your way in terms on YouTube like this, see you some other time. Have a great week of trading ahead. Bye-bye.